think I'm uniquely suited to comment on this since I've done both jobs.
His explanation is wonderful, and it's very simple. What he says is the difference between an NCO and a lieutenant or any officer is risk. Because at the end of the day, when I was a sergeant, when I was a corporal, did it for 4 years, I never thought about losing my career with a decision I made, because in most circumstances, I at least knew what the order was, or I at least been told by a staff NCO or an officer to specifically do it. So I didn't have any risk of what I was supposed to do. You're required as an officer to make a split decision interpretation of the order to make sure the mission is accomplished. You're given a lot of deviation to be able to make that best assessment of what to do. I was never asked to do that as a corporal or a sergeant, and if I outstepped my bounds, I knew I was going to have to face the consequences, but I wasn't going to lose my job. The first time I ever had to make a decision like that as an officer, I looked around wondering, who the fuck am I supposed to ask to make sure I don't lose my job? And at that moment, you understand why the commission is granted by the President of the United States. That's your job. And that's the difference. Don't get me wrong. I miss being part of the E4 Mafia. I miss being a sergeant. It was fun. And the responsibility given to those individuals is a lot. But the risk that you have to assume when you put on the shiny and go over to the dark side, the extra money does help to make sure you can take care of yourself and your family. But let's be honest. No one in the military is paid enough. Have an amazing day. Stay strong. We got this.